channel. You're watching The Brown Feminist, and today we're doing a refrigerator organization in a way that we won't need any additional supplies to do this. So just to start off with, I'm really sorry about the fridge magnets that I have, which are unfortunately capped bum holes. It was a joke from a cousin who gave this to me as a gift, so now they are my official fridge magnets. So starting off, my fridge is a decent size, and I always like to take the opportunity to do a good clean and to organize it every time that I'm doing groceries. So this is the before that you can see. Everything is kind of not in the right spot. There are crumbs in places, very messy. I really don't know what's in what shelf. And now that a whole lot of groceries are going to go in there, it's a good opportunity to make sure that the things I need are the most accessible. So I've done my groceries. I'm just taking them out of the bag. And I've decided that anything that I need, like a smoothie making stuff, my salad stuff, should be on the top rack, because then I'm not likely to forget about them, and I'm more likely to kind of grab them and make them in the morning, and they're the ones that are the most accessible. So I'll go ahead and empty up the shelf. I like to first get the crumbs off with a dry cloth and then do the second round with some soapy water so that any like stains and things can also come off, any odors would go away. And then finally, for the third round, I'll use another dry cloth once more. Also remember to wipe down the bottom part of the glass so they are nice and clear and your fridge is always looking sparkling clean. Now the stuff I've taken out of my top shelf, you can see a lot of them are dairy, so I'm just grouping them together. Any sour cream, yogurt, any kind of cream cheese, cottage cheese, butter, margarine, all of that stuff should be together and grouped. Here I have all of my greens that I use for my green smoothie and salads, and I want to encourage myself to have better eating habits, so I've decided to put them on the top shelf where they will be the most accessible. I have my baby kale, baby spinach, and all that good stuff. I also got some yummy oat milk, so it really is starting to help when I open the fridge, if I'm always reminded that, oh, this is what I'm supposed to have this morning, because it's right there on the top shelf. That's always a lot more helpful than opening up and seeing all this yummy stuff and then having to look around for your healthy ingredients. Moving on, I'm now arranging the dairy products. I don't want to push them all jumbled together at the back, so I'm spacing them out so they can be seen pretty well as soon as I open the fridge. And these dairy products are on the top shelf because a lot of the times I will use some of them to make something else. So for example, they might be a part of the dressing. I use the Greek yogurt in my smoothie and things like that. For the butter, I do have like a separate little butter container in the fridge. For any other herbs, I also like to put them on the top shelf. And in order to keep them fresh and use them up fast, I will be putting them in a glass of water. And I'll try to make sure that I use them all up within the first week of buying them. So the fridge has a tendency of drying things up, but if you put it like this, then the herbs usually stay nice and fresh for several days. Any leftovers, delicious leftovers, do go on the bottom shelf, as well as eggs and other larger containers, which I mostly use for cooking. We'll start off with the side shelves now on the fridge door. So for the top shelf, I am putting in all of my salad dressing kind of items. I did buy this new sweet sesame dressing as well. I'm really excited to be trying it. I'll put that as well on the top shelf with my Caesar dressing, mustard, and other dressings that I use on my salads. And I have some turmeric honey that I like to use sometimes, and then some jam. So that was it for my top shelf. For the bottom one, I'm putting away the cartons of almond chocolate milk and lactose-free regular 2% milk and all of that. They are like a good size to go right there on the right fridge door. For the bottom drawers of the fridge, I do put in the bigger vegetables that I usually eat by cooking, not necessarily raw. I use one drawer for veggies and another for fruits. So the left one here, I'm going to put some fruits in there. So the larger bags of the clementines and some avocados that I bought. But one thing I should mention here is that I always put some of the fruits out in a fruit basket at room temperature. And that really helps because I don't have to go looking for the fruit whenever I'm hungry, I want a snack. I can just pick one up, grab one, eat it, have a banana, or I can just also add some of these to my smoothies if I really want to, or juice them. So having a few fruits out at a time makes sure that I eat them and then protects the rest of them by keeping them cool. My avocado drink can go right here in the middle shelf. And my top shelf is now done, as you can see. We have the berries and salads, the herbs, and all of the dairy products, including hummus and other dressings. Now, I do like to use either a little container, or if you don't have a container, use a little bowl to put anything that's been opened, that's kind of loose, in a little Ziploc bag. So you know to grab this and finish this first before going to there, and they're already open and he'll go grab another one. So I like to have them separately in this little container. The leftover foods go in the last shelf because they take up a lot of space and we don't like to stack anything on top of it. I also have my eggs right there where I know I can find them, and they are also like a longer container. My fruits and veggies are right there, and that pretty much shows our main organization parts. Like I told you, the hummus is also going to be grouped with the dairy because I do also use the hummus as a dressing with my salads or even to make sandwiches. Dressings, I got this lemon juice today to be sprinkled on my salad. That'll go on the salad dressing. Now we're at the top part of the deep freezer. We have a crazy amount of ice boxes. Don't ask us why. I do have like all of my vegetables and my vegetarian stuff, for example my Beyond Beef and that. I'll put all of these ice creams to the side and keep the veggies and the healthier stuff more visually accessible. So I do think of them first when I'm looking to cook something. I had some shrimps to cook for someone, and then I'm gonna put them right there, and some more pasta, cheese-filled pastas, and my big box of Beyond Beef burger patties from Costco can all go there. If you have any cans, we don't usually do a lot of sugary canned drinks, but when we do, I'll just line them up right there, and it's just like a nice treat to have once in a while. My bread and stuff actually stay at room temperature, and I've placed this shelf on top of my fridge so I know where they are, but they're not touching the fridge so that the warmth on the top of the fridge does not bother them. So there you go. My fridge is now ready with a whole rack of salad dressing, one for all of the sauces, including like soya, pasta sauces, barbecue sauce and stuff. And then the bottom one has all like the cartons of either egg or milk and things like that. So I hope you really enjoyed this video because it actually got me to clean and organize, and it was really easy to go in and grab whatever I needed, whether to cook or to chill. And that was really great. I hope you'll keep watching my videos. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.